Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is August 5th, and right now we are looking at the visible satellite imagery as of yesterday morning. And check it out, doesn't this look like a lake? That is the Park Fire here. What an immense burn scar. I mean, it's bigger than Lake Tahoe, probably what, two, three times bigger. You can also see the marine layer and some of the eddy action up and down the coastal areas. Had a pretty good coverage into the Bay Area, some of the Central Coast, and kind of a mixed bag there across Southern California. So as we went through the day yesterday, check out across the Peninsular Range down there right south of the California border. You can see the thunderstorm activity pop up there. Northwest Arizona also. If we scroll through the afternoon hours a bit more, we did get some thunderstorm activity on the north side of the border on into California there. And then you can see it pop off across some of the Sierra Nevada, east slopes there just off to the south and east of Reno. And then we go towards the overnight hours. And you can see that activity continuing a bit across Nevada and portions of Arizona. Also, now we emerge back out in towards this morning. You can see the marine there coming in here. That is a false lightning strike notification there. But you can see we had pretty good marine coverage in the Bay Area into some of the coastal valleys as well. And again, kind of a mixed bag here across Southern California. Actually, probably mostly sunny across a lot of the coastal areas. Now, taking a look at the tropics, pretty active out there. We've got several different tropical storms, and we're going to be taking a look at that in a little more detail here in a moment as well. Intertropical convergence zone is there, and you can see the Hawaiian Islands right there, and there's California. So you guys are killing it here. 26,290 subscribers. Thanks to everybody who's monetarily supporting the channel. Again, just wanted to give thanks to everybody out there who watches on a daily basis. High temperatures today. Check it out. Hemet 107. Look at Palm Springs 117. Thermal 114. Anaheim at 95. Ontario and Riverside checking in at 103. And of course, if you can get to the coastal areas here, it's always, not always, it's much cooler in these kind of regimes here. That can change with offshore flow that may be coming here as we go through, of course, on in through August and into September. Irvine checking in at 88 there today probably. So I took a look at this weather station here. And if you want to buy one of these, click on that link down below to save 10% off. Highly recommend this. We can see been picking up lightning here during the day yesterday. So you can go ahead and look a little bit closer. You can see on August 1st, there was quite a few lightning strikes there and a few lightning strikes there yesterday, not too far from the station. It looks about 8 miles away or so. And that was yesterday. So taking a look at what is to come here. Here's the high resolution rapid refresh lightning density potential. Take a look at today. You can see, again, they're going to pop off across the Peninsular Range here up into some of California. Some of the desert areas could get some thunderstorm activity here. Not showing too much across the Sierra Nevada here today, but you can see the lightning activity across Arizona and the Sierra Madre as well, and a typical monsoon season stuff. So as we go in through Tuesday, you can see again, it could get some lightning strikes across some of Southern California here as well, and then kind of a complex of storms might be trying to come out of western Arizona and might be impacting some of the desert areas also. And that was at the very end of that run. This model goes out 48 hours every 6 hours, and that would be about Wednesday morning. So take a look at the North American model, trying to pinpoint some of this activity. And again, today you can see some of that across Southern California as we go through the afternoon hours. It does show a couple showers trying to pop off across the Sierra Nevada. And then we go on in through tonight into Tuesday. And again, some of the desert areas here, western Arizona and even Southern California, could get a couple of showers out of that. We go through Tuesday afternoon, and then we go through Wednesday morning. It's showing something similar here as well, as some activity trying to crawl out of Arizona back into some of the desert areas across Southeast California. So take a look at today. They did not include Southern California today, but they did tomorrow, and they did for day 3 also. So heads up for that, but don't rule it out today either. Carlota, tropical storm. Daniel, tropical storm. Amelia, tropical storm here. And another one about to form. So pretty active tropics here. This is the National Hurricane Center here for the Eastern Pacific. Yeah, so interesting stuff right now. But right now, it's not showing any of this getting back up towards the southwest USA. It's all keeping it off to the west. And kind of typical for this time of year, but that can change as we go through August into September. So taking a look at the precipitable water, you can see these tropical systems out here. There's the Hawaiian Islands to the bottom left. There is California right here. And if we put this into motion, you can see these storms. Look at a little Fujiwara action here going on. And then you can see the development of this system here as we go on in through Tuesday. Here we are starting through Wednesday, but again, staying kind of harmlessly out over the open water and then pushing off towards the west. This could bring a slug of moisture towards the Hawaiian Islands. Kind of backing off on that a little bit here as this eventually gets caught back up in the westerlies here, and that is the Earth's heat transfer process. It likes to bring those tropical systems, you know, they're rich with heat and moisture, and it brings that up towards the polar areas that eventually get caught up in the jet stream and move north and dissipate here in just the normal heat transfer of planet Earth. So this is a one more view of it here. Might as well just take a look. That was yesterday morning's, but let's just play this through here. This is just another way to look at precipitable water. This is not the anomaly, but you can see that system kind of spinning, churning out there, and again staying harmlessly out towards the sea and eventually getting transported back across towards the polar regions. Looking at the national blend of models here, so let's make sure this is up to date. It is, and you can see for today pretty warm temperatures across the desert areas as we mentioned, and still some hundreds across a lot of the valley areas like at Bakersfield checking into 105. And this is for tomorrow, Tuesday, staying warm. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, little bit of a cool down, maybe barely. You can, I don't know. Not looking too great there, but at least it's not the 110-degree readings we were getting during some portions of July. And then we scroll off into the future a little bit more. And if we go through next week, you can kind of see something happening here. There's some troughing that's trying to drive down across the west coast of North America, and I'll show you more on that here in a moment. But you can see also suppressing the temperatures here, and we'll, I know a lot of people out there will definitely take that. But here's the 6 to 10 day, still with the above average signal across the west, and here's the 6 to day precipitation outlook. So now, before we look at the extended forecast, I want to show you the high resolution rapid refresh here. This is surface smoke. You can see the park fire still producing smoke. You got fires across Baja California as well that producing smoke drifting back across the desert area. So this is what you would smell at the surface. And you can see the park fire there flaring up during the afternoon hours and again on Tuesday afternoon, but not too bad for much of the state of California. So definitely we'll take it for now. And again, you can see the park fire, I believe it's the number 4 all-time California size-wise fire, over 400,000 acres now. Not growing too fast, but still quite a large fire. And this is the windy and dry conditions there across some of Northeast California into Nevada. And this was one more look here across some of the tropical regions down there. This is infrared satellite imagery with the air mass overlay. But I want to scroll back through here really quick, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this GFS, and we're going to do this. We're going to go back towards upper air heights. We're going to look at 500 millibar anomalies. This is at 18,000 feet. It's a good visual diagram of what's going on at 18,000 feet. So you can see the tropical systems out here, the ridge steering those, keeping them back out over the sea. But I want to show you the extended forecast because I want to show you why those temperatures may be cooling down as we go through next week. You can kind of see this trough forming here. And then the GFS also wants to keep some troughing going here, kind of a cutoff low right off the coast of Oregon and California as we go on to the extended forecast. Take that with a grain of salt. That's looking over a week out right now. But, some of this troughing here looks like it may start to suppress our temperatures as we go through the upcoming weekend towards the early portion of next week. And then maybe we'll continue some of that troughing as we go into the mid portion of August. No promises just yet. It's a kind of a fantasy forecast, but something we'll be watching on a daily basis. But otherwise, I hope you guys are having a good day out there. Click like and subscribe. It is free to click that subscribe button down below. We'll do this all again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.